My dad has Parkinson's, my stepmom had Alzheimer's, and my dad was doing his best to take care of her, and family was involved, and we did everything that we could. But you reach a point where you realize that you're not able to have the quality of life for them that you want.
My wife, Rita, we were married for just short of 48 years. She was a special education teacher at Forest Hill Central. I started a little journal, and actually I just put it on my iPhone at the time, just things that were happening, like doors were left open, toilets weren't flushed, things weren't clean, had a hard time plugging her phone in, couldn't use a computer.
So when I started looking for a memory care, one of the things that I really liked when we came to visit the memory care in the Clark community is just the engagement with the staff right off. We were just visiting, we were kind of looking around, we had a meal, but right off the bat, they engaged with her, they showed her some of the activities that they had that were going on. And while she didn't really understand why we were there, you could see that she enjoyed the interactions with people.
It's the care, the activities, the compassion, the camaraderie, the building itself, and all the people that you meet. It was the right place.
It's a tremendous lesson in empathy to have to transition from your home to a community like Clark. But you can see the difference that it makes for the family members as well as the resident moving in. Just that peace of mind that their loved one is going to be cared for.
They were not in the same building. One was in memory care and one was in assisted living. But it was just a short walk that my dad could go and visit her anytime. And he spent a lot of time up there, but it was also nice for him that he could also just go to his space and do activities that were more appropriate for what he was dealing with. And she was up in the memory care where she was very well taken care of. And they were doing activities that were appropriate for her that just brought her a lot of joy.
So we start off the morning usually with some physical exercise, try to get them moving and engaged as a big group. We like to gather around in our living room area, play some music, and just move all of our body parts, get everything warmed up and ready for the day. Throughout the day, we have a bunch of other different activities that we like to do, keep them engaged throughout the day. We try to offer activities that engage them physically and socially and cognitively, offering different opportunities just to keep them enriched and socialized together. We love to utilize the outdoor spaces that we have.
No matter where they are cognitively, you can just see a sense of joy and a sense of happiness and a sense of calmness because you're out in nature. And they have that ability, the way the memory care is set up, they have that ability to be able to go outside and enjoy that and be safe.
I learned so much from the residents and became friends and companions, and I loved each one of the residents. And I became a part of Clark, and they appreciated me and I appreciated them.
I started to lose my sense of guilt when I started to see joy on their faces again. I started to see my dad visiting my stepmom and not worrying about giving her medication or making sure that she was dressed appropriately for the weather and that she had the right food to eat. He would just go over and visit with her, and they could watch a movie, they could sit out on the deck and just enjoy the ducks floating by, and I could see that sense of joy again.
And to this day, I still am a part of a support group that they have. And what was nice is you realize that I'm not the only one in this predicament. All these other people, and I got to know each one of them and know them today. And I'm still a part of that group, even though Rita is no longer with us. Making the decision to place Rita in a home at Clark, I knew at the time where that was going to be, was the hardest decision, even to this day, I've ever made in my life. But it was the best decision I've ever made in my life.